What's going on, guys? 30 days of doing this. Technically, today's the 31st day. I actually forgot to post a video yesterday. So in my celebration of 30 days, I'm telling you, I forgot to post a video yesterday. I actually recorded it. Yesterday was Friday. I recorded it and I didn't post it. I was on the Profit Engine live call and I was so jazzed up about that and focused about that. I went to bed. No excuses. I missed a day. I recorded the video still, but I didn't post it. But I realized I haven't really been counting. But I've been naming them, but I realized that yesterday was the 30th video and I didn't say anything, but today's 30 straight days. But hey, today's 31 and maybe 31 days in a month, even though this is June and there's only 30 days. Regardless, 30 days in a row, YouTube videos. I've recorded a video every single day. I forgot one day, I recorded two the next day. I recorded one yesterday, I forgot to post it, but that's okay. So, yeah, I'm just really jazzed up about it. And, today I want to talk a little bit about greatness because I just finished watching a little bit while I was doing something on my computer, the Argentina game with Messi, who's great obviously, and Ronaldo, who's also great. And meaning Ronaldo on the Portugal game versus Uruguay. They both actually lost. It could be both their last World Cups. I'm a huge fan of soccer. I played all my life growing up and I've watched a lot. I haven't watched that much in recent years because I've been focusing on other things, but I do consider myself, pretty versed in soccer, at least watching it. I'm not saying I was that great, but I'm saying watching it, I know what I'm talking about when I watch it. So, that being said, if I'm going to predict, a lot of people think this is Messi and Ronaldo's last World Cup and they both lost in the same day. If I had to guess, this is Messi's last World Cup. And this is not Ronaldo's last World Cup. I said it here. That's my prediction. I don't exactly know how old Messi is, but he's already retired once, a couple of years ago. And he's never performed as well. He had the Golden Boot last World Cup, but he's never performed that well for Argentina versus his club teams. Ronaldo's performed well for every freaking team he's ever played for. For me, he's one of the biggest X factors that's ever played the game of soccer, that's ever played football. And so in my opinion, Ronaldo's going to go down as the better player because a slight edge. They've had this rivalry their entire career, but Ronaldo should, and I believe is going to go down as the better player because of the fact that he is this X factor. Yes, Messi can score, and he's an X factor too, right? But Ronaldo could get the ball at the 1 yard line on his side and beat everyone and take it to the other side. I'm not saying that he does it all the time because that's not how soccer works, but he's an X factor. He's probably the biggest dual threat we've ever seen, or at least I've ever seen in my lifetime. I can't speak for some of these other guys before me, but at least since he's been alive, he's been the biggest dual threat there is. I mean, he's one of the best people in the air as far as headers in the entire world, if not the best header in the entire world, and he's easily the most skilled player in the entire world, still today at 33. He's 33, 4.5 years later, he'll be 37 and a half, maybe 38, I'm not sure when his birthday is. He's going to play another World Cup. He's potentially the most fit athlete we've ever seen. Maybe of all time, but at least, I believe in soccer, he's the most fit athlete we've ever seen in the world. At least I've ever seen in my lifetime, there's no way he's missing another World Cup. He's going to be there. And by the way, another comparison between Ronaldo and Messi is Ronaldo just finished winning 3 straight Champions Leagues. I know Messi's won his fair share, but the other thing is Ronaldo did win a European Cup with Portugal, and that was big. That's going to be the determining factor, in my opinion, is that European Cup win or European championship win for Portugal with Ronaldo. They beat France. That was awesome. Anyway, yeah, I want to talk about that and greatness, and those two guys are great. And it's funny when you see those guys on the field, and I want to talk more about Ronaldo because I feel like I'm going to want to be freaking lynched on this channel here, but I think Ronaldo's been the better leader throughout his career. Earlier on, no. Messi's been the better leader from start to finish, but as Ronaldo got older, I think he's been the better leader because I think he willed his team to win. He wasn't even in some of the second half when they beat France in the European Cup, but he willed his team to win. He was on the side. Like he makes a difference, and so does Messi. But sometimes as like I said earlier on, Ronaldo had his fair share of behavioral stuff, but But as his career went on, Ronaldo never really gave up on games. I mean, even the game just now where he literally got a yellow card for yelling in the referee's face on something that should have been a free kick, by the way, but we'll talk about that later. Or we probably won't. It doesn't matter. Game's over. But he was going to miss the next game, and he was still going to the very end. It seemed to me here and there, at least Argentina was a little bit dysfunctional. And they, on paper, are the more skilled team than Portugal. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is greatness, and I don't really want to talk about what it takes to be great today because I don't think I'm great yet. But I do recognize greatness, and I recognize that in Messi and Ronaldo and some of his other players. Gianluigi Buffon was another one for Italy. Alessandro Del Piero was another one for Italy. You know, you have all these guys that are great, right? That have greatness in them, and it's a difference between being great and having greatness. School Greatness Podcast, Lewis Howes, and having just being really damn good. Those are two different things. And Ronaldo and Messi have had greatness, and what it takes to be a leader on that pitch. They're both the captain of the team, and like I said, I'm calling it right now. Messi will not play another World Cup for Argentina, although I hope he does. But Ronaldo will be in the next World Cup for Portugal. I don't know if he's going to start, but he's going to be on the squad, on the Portugal squad next World Cup. I'm calling it. I'd put a lot of money on that if I could, but I'm not a betting person, so I'm not going to. Anyway, 30 days in a row, actually 31 days in a row. Thanks to anybody that's been watching, and leave a comment below if you're watching this on who do you think has had the better career, Messi or Ronaldo. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.